You are welcome to your darling station, the Family Wisdom TV. Yes, today we have a topic we want to treat. This question was posted. Somebody was asking that why is it that he always have conflicts, fights with his wife, especially on decision making, that they never agree, they never come to agreement. Anytime there is something to decide on, they must always end up fighting. It's deep. And today, by His grace, we are going to look into it. We want to dissect it. We want to dissect it and see, what are the causes of this disagreement. Yeah, we call it a conflict of interest or clash of interest. A situation where that is aims and objective, concern, or interest between parties is conflicting or is not compatible. Yes, a situation whereby a party is trying to defend his best interest against the interests of the others. So it is a situation that's, there is no agreement. There's no agreement, especially in the area of decision making. So this thing can happen both in the place of work, in public sector, in even the market square, at home front. Anyway, there is bound to be conflict of interest. Yes, the situation where people will not easily come to compromise on issues. So, and what may cause it may be finance, uh, maybe choice of buying items, choice of favoring individuals, and even in the area of sex, conjugal, you know. So, anytime people see things differently and they cannot come together, they cannot, agree, there is bound to be what we call clash of interest, of conflict of interest. So, I have about 8 factors that causes clash of interest from my table here. Is about 8 factors, and there is no way by the end of these factors mentioned that you are not going to see yourself. You must definitely see yourself in one of these factors. Yes. So please, let's go. You know, number one, background. Yes, I mean just background, upbringing. We must realize that we were not born by the same parents, and our upbringing, our training, the way we do things in our own home, in our own town, differs. So if marriage is bringing us together, you know, there is tendency whereby we may not see things the same way, and that will cause what we call clash of interest, conflict. So that realization if we quickly grab it, will help us. I would like you to listen to my talk on blending, what we call blending in the home front, blending among couples. Very, very important. So, but today I'm talking about this background just to let us know that it is one of the major cause of conflict in the home front. Major source of, disagreement, because, if the wife is insisting that this is the way we do it in my place, and the man is also insisting that this is the way we do it in my place, wahala don't come. And I tell you, that is a big problem. So there must be blending, there must be understanding before things can work. The second one is gender difference. Oga, you be man now, and your wife now woman. So the genetic makeup differs. The chemistry that run in the two of you may differs. So if you don't try to, calm down or kind of adjust each other's way of seeing things, way of doing things, it will really, really affect your home. As a man, I think men mostly reason objectively. Oh, we want to do this. Look, it's not possible. We can't do it. There is no money. This and this and this. The man want to be firm. He tend to reason objectively, but the woman reason subjectively, subject to her impulse, subject to her emotions, subject to sentiment, things like that. There are a lot of things that garnish the decision of a woman. So if you're not careful, there is bound to be wahala, especially if one party is insisting on the way he feels about it, and that must be done. I'm still coming to that. So gender difference is very, very serious factor that causes clashes of interest, conflict in interest at home. You don't see things the same way, because man may be ruling with ego. You understand it? I'm the boss in the house. My word is final. So very, very important. Then another one is perspective. That is the third one now. Perspective. Generally God created us, differently. That is why we have different faces. That is why our face never look alike. Even twins, there will be slight difference. So perspective, the way we see things. If you bring up a topic, ask 10 people to talk on it, they will say it in a different way. So perspective, if you put in art, still drawing, if you ask people to draw, everybody will draw based on his focal point, based on where he's standing. So you see things from the point you stand. You see things from the place you stand up. You see things from your own direction. So if there's an issue in the home front, and that issue, is facing the man and backing the woman, that is a serious conflict already. That's a serious clash of interest. So, except they were able to understand that they were all working on the same goal, on the same objective. They were drawing the same object, though standing from different angle. That is the only time that they can blend. They can agree. And God created this perspective because of beauty, so that we see the beauty of things from all angles. Yes. So if you don't know how to use this factor, definitely sure, instead of working well for the family, it will be working against the family. So please, you must understand that we may always see things differently, but the diversity is to make things better, not bitter. Then the fourth one is interest. You know, what I like is not what you like. In fact, the Yoruba people says, into wu mi o wo la fi feyawo kana. So what I like, you may not like it. So in the family, let's say they want to buy a cushion chair now, and they went to the showroom, and the man is pointing to the brown color. The wife may be pointing to the white color. I like that one. I like that one. So you see, this small thing, if they don't manage it, if they don't manage this, their different interests, it may cause a fight. In fact, they can blow each other, or they may even end up not buying that thing. So the same thing with food. Oh, me, I want us to eat rice. No, we're not eating rice. We are taking tea. Oh, we are taking iyan. If it is not well managed, it will end up in a fight. It will. So interest is a major cause of clash of interests, major cause of conflict in the home front if not well managed. Then another serious factor is what we call sparsity of knowledge. Yes. You see, sometimes ignorance makes us to do things wrongly, and we may think that we are right. So maybe a partner is insisting on an idea, and the second person believe that he knows better, believe that he has more information, believe that he has more knowledge about that thing, and maybe he is against because of the knowledge he has, and it is not managed. You see, that is a problem already. So the second person that is ignorant needs to be educated. You have to do something to open his eyes to see that this thing that you are insisting on will later affect you. It will not go well at the end of the day. Don't let us do it. Oh, let's do it. Don't let us do it. Let's do it. So except is, there's a divine intervention whereby he is able to also reason along with knowledge, reason along with information, positive information. You may end up fighting. Things may end up going bad. So sparsity of knowledge is one major cause of, what do you call it? Conflict in the home front. Clash of interest. Yes. So you have to manage that area. It may be because of status, difference in your status. Maybe one is educated, the other one is not educated. Maybe one come from, a very exposed environment. The other one, is coming from a very, very local environment. A lot of things. So sparsity of what? Of knowledge can be a major cause of clash of interest in the home front. Another one is maybe the fifth or sixth one now is purpose, aims, objective. You know, everybody have reason why he want to do something. Everybody have reasons why he want to do something. And sometimes in the home front, a particular partner may be the deceptive type, very, very deceptive in his approach. He may have hidden agenda why he's insisting on particular thing. So, and if the other party quickly sense danger or sense deception, he's feeling the hand of Esau, but he's hearing the voice of Jacob. That's a big problem. So he may insist. So our aims and objectives may differ when it comes to some decision making. Why do you want that thing done? Why? So if we are not able to come clear and bear everything on the table and be open, transparent, it may not work. So that may be the reason why you are fighting. Maybe the reason why the other person is dealing is because of selfish interest. So that's maybe the number 8 now. Self. It's a very serious one. By self, I mean real selfishness. It's all about me. It's all about the way I want it. It's all about the way I see it. The way I want it, the way I see it, is all about me. If it is not benefiting me, we are not doing it. So, where self is ruling in a party, in a partner, decision making will be very difficult. Very, very difficult. And we have that many in the home. Insisting on one's way, insisting on one's perspective, insisting on it has to suit, that party. So, a situation where the partner is trying to understand from beginning, but later I notice that this one is domineering me. Is domineering. He's always dominating me. He always want to dominate the decision. He always want to insist on his way. So, at a point in time, the second party may say, no, I've been going with you, but today, no, I say no. So already, that is conflict in interest. On this decision, the second party may insist and say no to the selfish individual. Very selfish. So, that's another big factor. Yes, the other factor, maybe the last one now. Yes, sorry, I've lost count. Is what I call attitude. Apart from being selfish, we have attitude. This attitude describe especially now, specifically, difficult individual. I call them difficult individual. Yes, if you are dealing or living with a very difficult individual, decision making will be very, very hard. There is no way you can end up you know, in a compromise, you may always end up fighting. And who are these difficult individuals? One, the people who call sadists. Yes, a partner may be a sadist who never wants anything good for the other partner, who always wants, to cause pain, to cause sadness. So whenever he notices that the other party is thinking on something good or is bringing something good up, especially that will benefit the other party, the sadist will insist and say, no, it cannot work. It cannot work. So for sadists, sorry, it's not teaching you lie. The best way to catch them is when you are going to left, tell them you are going to right. But once he knows that that thing is benefiting you, he want to frustrate it. He want to frustrate it at all costs. Never having a good mind, never having a good heart. That's a very difficult human being. So that's be a major cause of clash of interests. So from all these things I'm saying, you must have, try to know what is causing the problem. I believe the person that posts that question is watching this clip. So try and see who is your partner and what is causing. You that post the question may be the problem. So under difficult people, we still have people we call pessimists. This one know that they are sad about your progress, or trying to cause you sadness. No, it's just that they always see red. They never see green. Bring an idea, the first thing they will see is why it will not work. Why it will not work. They are pessimists, always seeing red. If you push them too much, they may see yellow. Yes, they may see yellow. And by seeing yellow, that means they will be on the fence. Neither here, neither there. So they are waiting for you. If he succeeds, sorry, I never knew it will work that way. I just understand what you are saying. And once the decision fail, I told you. I didn't tell you. I told you now. I say you should not do it. So these are pessimistic individuals. So you always have it difficult when it comes to decision making. If they always see red. Under difficult people are what we call the fearful. Even the Bible mentioned them, the fearful. This one, not that they see red, it's just that, they don't like taking risk, especially decisions that involve risk taking. They are always fearful. So it's the fear that makes them to see red. Not that they may like good things, but fear. In fact, this thing has kept a lot of people in one position. Fear of the unknown. Yes. So if you have a partner that is always fearful of the unknown, he doesn't believe in himself or herself, you may have it difficult when it comes to decision making. I'm still on difficult people. Yes. The last one on difficult people, let me stop here. The last one on difficult people are the people I describe as green eye monsters. Green eye monsters. These are, another name we can give them is the envious. The envious. All these things can still be put under flesh, under self. The envious. The envious, if you have an envious partner, especially like I said, once the decision will is helping you more than them, they will not agree to it. They will not agree to it. Yes, they will not second at all because they are envious of, you know, that progress you are making. Even as their partner, yes, we have it as partners. It happened in places of work, like I told you before, in that business decision or whatsoever. But I'm even talking about home front now between husband and wife. We have a situation whereby the husband or the wife is envious. And the reason why is not agreeing with that situation, with that suggestion, with that idea, is because he's envious. He felt that it will make the partner to do better than him, or look better than him, or move faster than him. Like the wife told me, she said she decided to take a form in order to kind of further her studies. But the man said no. It was later she got to know that somebody was telling her, hey, if your wife, begin to study, two things will happen. One, she'll be more enlightened, more wiser than you. And secondly, it is an open door for promiscuity. She'll be flirting with lecturers, she'll be flirting with other students. So don't let her go. And he was acting on that. So that is an envy partner. So now let's quickly look at solutions. What are the solutions? The solutions are simple, very, very simple. Number one, invite understanding. Invite what? Understanding. By understanding, we mean you have to be empathic. You have to put yourself in the other person's shoe. You have to try to see it his way. Try to see it his way too, not your way. So by being empathic, by putting yourself in his shoe, by trying to see it his way through, consider his own way too, things may work out. Things may work out. So understanding is number one. Understanding is very, very important. Then the second thing is maturity. Please, let's be mature for once. If you have two immature parties, two immature partners, wahala new. That is a serious wahala. Yes, because they will never agree. Instead of agreeing, they may even be inviting third party, fourth party. Yes, they cannot agree. So, how can we be mature? We become mature by expanding our hearts. So, when we say immature partners, we mean narrow-minded partners. The two of them are narrow-minded. So, we have to enlarge our hearts, or at least one person, so that we'll be able to accommodate the second. So we need to enlarge our hearts and learn to accept things and learn to blend. Maturity can make you no problem. Let's try it. Let's try it. Even though it is not benefiting you, even though you are not seeing it, your way, but you can say, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. It may work. That's being mature. That's being broad-minded. Yes. So it is very, very important. It is very, very important. Another solution is sacrifice. We have to be sacrificial. It's part of maturity too. Sometimes you may sacrifice your interest for the interest of the second one. Oh, we want brown, we want white. Yeah, okay, let's go. Women first. Let's go for the white shape. You sacrifice your own interest. So, you know, the only thing that may make you insist sometimes is when you have a superior argument, superior perspective. It may help. So that is very, very important. That is very, very important. Now, the last one is dialogue. Please always dialogue. Always bring everything to the table. And by bringing it to the table, you'll be able to sort it out and see which one is right, which one is not right. There, you'll be able to educate each other, open your eyes to each other's ignorance and the area of sparsity of knowledge. So very, very important. Thank you very much. We're going to stop here today. Meet you on the next episode. But please make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you like. Make sure that you share with other family. Share it with them. Don't be selfish. Share it with other family. They may need this thing. This thing may be life-saving for another family. So please kindly share it. Yes. By subscription, it doesn't take anything more than your data. All you need to do once you get to our YouTube, you follow the link and just press subscribe and like. That hand that do like this up is like, just press it and you see where they write subscribe. Just click on it and that is all. We are done. Thank you. See you next time. God bless you.